Let me today welcome Listros. As she begin to return the 45-day avocation for the mini budget. This one actually will between the Range Rover and the Peugeot towards his 2004. And that one will give us a 24-hour to reason about why a two-wheel coach or scooter cannot go to the boots, because it's always convertible and it might not be fitting. So you think about the Range Rover, and within these two wheels and this just it can assist us to tax around, probably in the villages or some districts of picnics like Ivo, Ebony. Better still, such a today, I will welcome her.
Morning, sir.
Morning.
The tongue has the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruit. That means that we looking between today and tomorrow in these issues of 18 years head of states. Something should worthwhile, and people should be organized onto death. People should be organized onto life. The fruit of it will be that in the creation of the Atlas National Congress, Range Rover, or the American National Congress. America is based on Democrats, Republicans, GOP, and all sorts. So the African National Congress is going to grow away from that area of South Africa. This 20th September, the World Court shall start its legal duty after 2022 years by inviting the king of both of mainland and UK to attestate the reasons as a new currency will be forged. Then that means that dollar will absolutely be part of the currency as time goes on. But it actually want to have a specific currency between the mainland and UK, which is NE. This one is easy to advocate for by the thousands of miles we are having. They don't have any logo on them, and they are prepared for that. When that is done, then the rest will follow. I don't care what they say. It's from here that will say, this one walk onto life. It also walk onto death. It's by the fruit, and that is the tongue. What you use your time in saying today.
They have spent all year investigating the president. That's what they've spent all year doing.
So therefore, we went straight to Romans 14:7. What is going to be the fault in this 38th week instead? And what are the things that happen in these 7 days of our 38th week? For none of us liveth to himself, and no man died to himself. Meaning that the death and the life you brought by your tongue are not even to yourself alone. Something is gaining it in this having fought in the 78th section. your mouths, what do you do without welcoming the king to your presence as he lives within you?
In contrast, Russian elections are rigged. Political opponents are imprisoned or otherwise eliminated from participating in the electoral process. The result is an absence of checks and balances in Russia and the decision of one man to launch a wholly unjustified and brutal invasion of of Ukraine.
Here in Washington, in America, for whatever life we live unto the Lord, and whatever we die unto the Lord. Whether we live it, therefore, or die, we are the Lord's.
I'm a piano, the big vibe, but the girls them know. Steadily, heavily. I'm a piano, the big vibe, but the girls them know.
And have turned up with no evidence, none, that he did anything wrong. I mean, that is what we've heard over and over again from their almost year-long investigation.
Definitely, some issues people will die in their tongue there, yet based on specific truths, and I urge them to understand. Hope not against the head of states. Hope not against the king, the queen, the mayor, the chancellor of regions, the heads of states of regions, the head of churches and mosques, the heads of community development program, principals of schools. What are you talking about?
Come in the shout hallelujah. Every day you beat me like a new year. Overseas they want chop me like suya. I know big dog, but it's true. Tired so greasy, they dance like breezy, easy. My wrist, they coat, they breezy.
Who at that grace in crown time? Hope the 78th section is getting it right. Anyway, it had been called off, and that it should go and rethink about itself.
And that's because the president didn't do anything wrong. Even House Republicans have said the evidence does not exist.
The threats and
The House Republicans have said that. To my friend in the back who just yelled at, which is incredibly inappropriate, but House Republicans have said.
When there's a king in Washington, we never heard words magnified him. At this point, those who hunger for God will be satisfied, like those who hunger to magnify the kings and states shall be satisfied too. What can, yes, make us spiritual, dulls and slows to hear God's voice, like the generation of Jesus' time? Our age is marked by indifference and contempt, especially in regards to the message of God's kingdom. Indifference, dull our ears to God's voice and to the good news of the gospel.
At the trade level, obviously we would like to see more growth.
Only the humble of heart who are hungry for God can find true joy and happiness. We know our humble mortals. Do you then listen to God's words with expectance, faith, and the willingness to trust and to obey? This one is at Lekki, called the Humble Mortals. There are hundreds of Range Rovers there, and which one can we afford? At between £48,000 to about £50,000 to £60,000 are all there. When it comes to that, they told you it's worth 3 million naira. I suddenly received a phone call. It's now 2.5. I said, that's it. God had cut a whole 500,000 away that I can in fact save to get a motorbike that will now fit any Range Rover whenever it's available today.
Them know they call me Mr. Money for no reason. I see they go, I'm a piano, we go show.
Our ANC is the Range Rovers. We are the one that are working them and are moving forward with our tongue.
It doesn't exist.
Now we might leave and not die. It's that 8th week that we said there in Romans 15:32 that we shall continue to bring your praises forward, and that is going to be in the refreshments that we have had in the stadium. Let's pray.
At the trade level, obviously we would like to see more growth.
Let's write it off. Have you seen this once?
بسبوس عاشق بسه ويدلعها بسبوسة بسبوس عاشق بسه ويدلعها بسبوسة يلحقها من بيت البيت ويقول اعطيني بوسة يلحقها.
Lord Jesus.
Their own investigation have actually debunked their ridiculous attacks. And the only reason Speaker McCarthy is doing this political stunt, and we have seen it, you all have reported, is because Majority Taylor Greene has said she threatened to shut down the government. Can you imagine shutting down the government over a political stunt? And we're talking about vital programs that American families need. And she said that because she wanted him to actually do this. And if he didn't, she would shut down the government.
Open my ear to hear the good news of your kingdom and set my heart free to love and serve you joyfully. Make Lutz a very open field for us to bear in. May nothing keep us away from you and all our hearts and the United States as it grows from Lagos worldwide.
And you have Matt Gaetz as well, threatened to oust him as Speaker if he didn't do it. So he didn't even put up for a vote, as you all know, because he knows that even his own members weren't going to support this. So, that's why we call it baseless. That's why I just called it baseless, because they have said themselves that there is no evidence. The evidence does not exist.
Be in our mind and be in strength.
And the cooperation that we should have should now be much broader in the energy sector. Currently, South Africa is going through an energy crisis, and we could learn a lot and do a lot together with Russia on the energy side.
For the National Congress, for the continental bodies, and for the rest of the world. As time goes on, check this out.
Now we dey run the town and any show bigger than any woe, stronger than any foe. Bad man flows, put them on their toes, on the low, they got them low. My baby shot, South Sea Jam, Colorado, passing the back, I know.